pressure in the front tire. Slack. Alright, it's time to cool down and get ready for my next student. My pressures are too high, 39 psi, both fronts. I'm going to have to let some air out for the next session. These tires need to be lower starting. I'm used to the Sport Cup 2s as well as the Goodyear F1 3Rs. These tend to heat up more than those do. Tire pressure's got too high again. These Nankings heat up. I got up to 40 psi, and I even took 3 psi out on between the last 2 sessions. So I got to drop them down even farther. All right, hopefully you can hear me. I'm at Circuit of the Americas, racing my 2020 Shelby GT500 carbon fiber track pack around COTA, the track here, having a blast. This is my review of the Nankang AR-1 tires. So I hadn't heard of these in the Shelby community. No one's that I've seen mention them online. A couple of times ago here, I'm an instructor here with different organizations coaching at Circuit of the Americas. A couple of trips here ago, I rode with a ZL1 Camaro student that had these Nankangs. Right out of the chocks with cold tires, he starts hammering on the car, and I was like, "Whoa, you know, don't we need to warm up these tires?" And he's like, "No, these things are good cold." And we went right in turn 1 into turn 2, and he's just booking right around the corner. I was like, dang, you know, I'm used to the Sport Cup 2s or the Goodyear F1 Supercar 3Rs, which require, you know, a good solid lap or sometimes 2 to warm up. These things are good, I mean, surprisingly good cold. I did fight some issues this weekend. These tires seem to warm up. Now, full disclosure, my car is 4,100 pounds. I do drive very aggressively. These tires were warming up more than the other tires I've experienced. I watched my tire pressure gauges, or tire pressures on the gauge on the dash. I like to, you know, stop at 36. The tires are starting to balloon and lose pressure. That doesn't apply to Hoosiers, R7s, which I also run. They have to be higher pressure with the weight of the car. But these tended to go high on me, and I fought multiple sessions. I was going out with initially 28, 27. They would get too high. I would drop it down another couple psi, still getting too high. I had multiple sessions where I was fighting this battle, and the pressures are getting up to 40. I fought that most of the day yesterday. Today is now Sunday, day 2 here. I started out lower at 25 going out on track. I think the first session was good. I took a couple PSI out for the next session, and again, I'm seeing 38. So these things really heat up. Grip is good. Grip is excellent for the price, I'll say that. Now, obviously, Hoosier R7s are kind of next level grip, but Hoosiers have issues. They're not overly well-balanced tire. I have problems with the tires spinning on my carbon fiber wheels. So when a not overly well-balanced tire, which requires a lot of weight, gets rotated 180 degrees on your wheels, it makes for a lot of vibration. These are better balanced tires, didn't need nearly as much weight. They're still spinning on my wheels. That's not a problem with the tires. It's a function of my smooth carbon fiber wheels. Amazing high performance brake pads that really stop this car hard. And then 760 horsepower just getting up. Rotating both the fronts and the rears. I did have some vibrations. I pulled off the wheels and tires yesterday at the end of the track day. Had them rebalanced, but These tires, like I said, have good grip for the price. So they're going to be cheaper than the Goodyear F1 3Rs. I would say not quite the same grip as the Goodyear F1 Supercar 3Rs. My best lap time I've run out here at COTA on both Hoosiers and the Goodyears has been a 2:23. Best I could squeak out here this weekend with the Nankangs is a 2:25, 2 seconds slower. Now, also full disclosure, a lot of traffic. I don't know, I'd have to go back and check all my footage, but I don't think I ever got a full clean lap. But they're a great tire, good grip. Once the pressure started going high, I was getting understeer, you know, all the stuff that you get with ballooning tires with too much pressure and I'm on the track. But once I started figuring out that I need to get much lower than what I'm used to, track pressures for start, they were good. Great tire, enjoyed it, good wear. I got a little clip I'm going to dub in here at the end. I did drive them on the streets. They're noisy on the streets. I would stick these to the track and very occasional street use, but driving on the street is kind of like driving down the shoulder, which has the wake up, you're about to go off the road cutouts. So good growl. When you first go on track with these tires cold, in the corners, you hear that growl. Once they're warmed up and kind of gooey or sticky, that growl kind of goes away to some extent. Got the tires on the car for the first drive. I'm on the street actually, got to run to an appointment, taking the car. And first off, it's 45 degrees outside, so I'm not getting on the car. Can't report on the grip. But, you know, these tires have some pretty deep grooves in them. There is a hum, a vibration, you know, vibration at slow speeds. You don't feel the vibration so much at cruising speeds, but you do hear the hum. But I suspect they're going to be fantastic on the track, and I don't drive this car a whole lot on the street, so all is well. That vibration at slow speeds is kind of similar to when you go onto the shoulder and they got the grooves cut in the freeways. You know, not that pronounced, but it's, you know, along that same lines there. All right, cruising at 70 on a freeway, concrete. Good howl, good hum, you know, super high frequency vibration. It's the tread. Well, let's see here. Let's mash the get. Will it stick? Yeah, it's stuck in gut, so to speak. Zero slip. Now this is a good traction road, but it is only 48 degrees outside. Yeah, so far so good. All right, on day 3 for the Nankang AR-1 tire review, I did 2 days at COTA learning these tires. I'm now at Eagles Canyon on a very cold February day in Texas. Started out at 36 degrees. The tires actually have much better grip in the cold than I would expect. The Nankangs are known for their cold grip, you know, come right out of the chute. But fighting, getting them too high pressures again, they tend to heat up. I've got a 4,100 pound car, they heat up. Still learning that with this car. I started out at 26 PSI, thinking that was going to be good for as cold as it is today. We started out the session, it was 36 degrees outside, got up to 40 at the end of the session. And my front right tire hit 41 PSI running counterclockwise. So again, they're heating up, getting too high pressure, you know, losing grip, understeer in the front. So I lowered them back down, took another 4 PSI out of the 3, except for the front right, dropped that one down 5 PSI from where it was. About to go out again and see what happens. Cold weather grip with these tires. Cold temps, tire pressure down, and then heat up. fun. Cold as hell out here, but fun. Better grip than I expected. Hopefully it keeps warming up here and the grip gets better. I can put down some faster lap times. Good grip though. I'm throwing 4,100 pounds around in the corners. I like them. I would recommend the Nankang AR-1s because it's a good price for the grip. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. See ya.